Well, good day folks, welcome back to the MB Wildman channel. On today's video, just a real quick little tip for some of you that do some ADC work or some work, you know, where you're catching some nuisance wildlife, where you're catching some wildlife and you're a little close to houses, or you are in an area where you don't want to draw attention to yourself or whatever that might be. So when it comes to dispatching animals, I mean, typically for me, you know, I've got a little short trapper 22 and a quick shot to the head. And then these guys are done, you know, if they're not on a drowning rig or something like that. Quick and humane dispatch is the way to go. Always, right? So here we've got this raccoon, and he's a little wet. It's been raining today. This is the exact same location. If you caught my video on Wednesday night on the how to use the aircraft cable extenders, right, to cable tie your dog proofs to trees. This is the exact same setup. It's just one night later. So I just wanted to show you this too real quick. So we got this nice coon here, and he's stuck, right? So he's not hurting any, he's just stuck there, right? So, but I don't want to draw too much attention. I'm in an area where I don't want to fire my gun, okay? So if you find yourself in a situation like that, maybe it's a Sunday afternoon, and I don't know where you're at, but here in New Brunswick, you know, on Sundays, there are lots of Sundays where you're not allowed to carry a firearm or dispatch or discharge a firearm. Well, I do a lot of my, you know, checking my trap Sunday afternoon after church or whatever, and so what do? Right, here you go. So you don't want to club something, you know, that's just not right. So what I've done, and so I didn't make it up, I don't think, but what I do is I actually create my own dispatch pole using a conibear, okay? So this is a 220 conibear attached to an axe handle. This is just an old axe handle that I had kicking around. It's a double bitter, and I just take my regular, whatever I would use for a clip. I like these black ones. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I like these black clips right here to attach my 220s to like running pole sets or tree sets for fisher, sometimes for bobcat and whatnot. And all I've done is I've bolted one to this axe handle, okay? That allows me to just mount my 220 right on the end of the axe handle. And if I'm in an area like this, where, you know, I don't want to attract a lot of attention or I don't want to discharge the firearm, all I have to do is take my safety catches off. You know, I've set this on the end of my little pole here. I like the axe handle because it's got the flat, right? It's got the flat part here. Makes it easy to bolt something to, and you don't get that rocking of your conibear trap. So all I do is, again, I do wire it to the handle roughly where I'm going to hold it, just on the off chance that I need a little more control of it, or that something goes wonky, I guess. But this is just how now this takes a couple of minutes, don't get me wrong. It's not instantaneous, but I don't have to discharge my firearm and draw a lot of attention, or in an area where I may not be able to actually do that, okay? So this is quick and easy, and I'll just I'll show you how it goes from here. All right, so you can see he's over there, and I just touched him right with the end of that. It snapped across, you know, good neck catch, the same way as it would be in a pail set or whatever. And it'll just take a minute, you know, whatever it takes, depending on the size of the raccoon that you got, right? So you can get at remaking your set, or you can look at, you know, rebait or whatever it is that you're doing while he's expiring. But it certainly beats a club on the head for them, and it also is very quiet. You don't hear anything, right? So depending on the reason that you don't want to discharge your firearm or make a lot of noise, it's really none of my business. But in a few occasions, there are, you know, days of the week, and there are locations where I don't want to discharge the 22. So this is what I do. Just a real quick video, thought I'd share with you. And again, it's this easy, right? So just my axe handle and one of my clips bolted to the end. You know, I look in here, I see I got a raccoon, I grab a 220 off the back of the bike or the back of the truck or whatever, set it in, bring it over, pop, good to go, right? So anyway, hope this helps you out, something you can use out on your line. Until next time, happy hunting from the MB Wildman channel.